Hey guys, what is up? This is Armando, your Houston SEO expert, and today I want to talk about press release marketing. I just spoke to a customer who is interested in learning more about press releases. Can they help my site? Can they drive traffic to my site? Can they build links to my site? Can they hurt my site? You know, uh, do I have to do I have to write the press release? And also, can I get a list of sites? Right, those type of questions. Well, if you've had some of those questions asked to you, well, I definitely understand how you feel, and maybe this can help you. I've worked with PR Web and I've worked with PR Newswire. Think of with for other firms and other countries. I mean, not countries but companies, and they can be pretty expensive and they can be hard. Especially if you have to provide the content, right? That nature, right? And so this particular company, I'm very happy with them so far. And in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the results that I've got from them. And again, it's only been like a day or two, about 2 days or so. But I'm very excited with what I'm seeing and where this is going. So hopefully you will like that too. And if you're interested, I can definitely help you with getting a press release made for your business. Specifically, if you're targeting paying keywords or solution keywords, you definitely won't PR way yourself to the top of the word doctor or lawyer or chiropractor, but longer tail keywords, good quality keywords that do drive traffic, this can be a solution that can help drive traffic almost immediately. Now, clearly I'm targeting Houston, Sugarland. I'm an SEO specialist, right? And so I'm targeting law firms. So my keywords are in the title. And when you click on the link, it takes you to the site, and you can see that the nice little headline. It's not a spammy site, all with all kinds of garbage on them. It's good quality, and it's got high domain metrics. Right, this site ranks already very well and gets a lot of traffic on it. So they wrote the article for me, or the content clearly. It's very well written, and I'm targeting my main domain and my YouTube video. So and of course it's got my contact details, just like a citation site, just like a Yelp or Super Pages, whatnot. And you can see that. So that to me, this is just much more beef, right, to add to your local citations. And specifically, if you have something to say and you want to get it out quickly, this is something you can definitely use, right? Now, and again, one of the questions he asked me was, "What's the list? How many sites are there?" And I can tell you that within 24 hours, almost 48 hours, I'd get the report. I get the report back. It's about almost 200 to 300 sites that are linking. They have content. I'm like, that's speed, that's power, right? And I'm using a tool called SEM Rush, and they have some metrics that they use to gauge the site, and they have this metric called domain score and trust score. And you can see that almost every site has high score, which is pretty good. It's not 100% accurate, but you look at the averages, right? And you can see that for the most part, all these sites have good trust score and good domain score, right? You can see that right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right? And of course, if we go to third, right, we see these sites, they continue, right, with good metrics. So I'm very happy with that. I was like, wow, that's pretty good as far as getting content indexed quickly. And now, let me see here. Let's do this. If I just take the title, right, and I just throw it in there without the quotation mark, right, because I'm not just looking for how many pieces of content with that phrase, but just see where it shows up. Clearly, it shows up number one because it's specific in uniqueness, but I'm not the only one doing that, right? And you can see there's another press release here, March 5th, targeting the same. And these guys are in, I guess, Austin. They're trying to target Houston and Sugarland. Clearly, I've got the upper edge there, so I like that. The rest of these are just Pinterest and actual sites that rank as well, random stuff as well. But the question I kept, I'm asking myself, realistically, because I'm trying to get some leads and sales traffic here too, right? So how does this, matter to me, or what kind of keywords other than this can I, get, or my content will show up for, right? So let's just say, so I'm typing Houston SEO for law firms, right? Let's say law firm, right? Because fundamentally, I think that's kind of something that would be relatable. Okay, boom. So number 10. I know it fluctuates between 9. I checked it earlier and it was between 9 and 10. So that's pretty good, right? So that, I mean, potentially that's a good keyword. Houston SEO for a law firm, right? Now, let's try uh, Expert, Houston SEO expert for law firm. Right, it's very trustworthy. Oh, number 3. You know what? Let me get that right there. That's pretty good. All right, of course, we just try S and see what happens there. See if anything bumps up. All right. No, continue to have the same. So, Houston SEO for law. Okay. So then I had some other keywords. Okay, well, you know, let's try Sugarland, right? Sugarland SEO expert for law firms. All right, so we got all these guys here. Wow, that's nice, man. Now, what's the reality? It seems like it could be competitive. Really not a lot of other related keywords. It's probably not necessarily a money keyword per se, but nevertheless. So let's try Sugarland SEO expert. Okay, let's try some just the basic stuff here. Sugarland SEO expert. Okay. Yeah, recognize those guys. And then nice. So I got a little 4th ranking there. I think it's fluctuating between 3 and 4. Houston, yeah, Sugarland SEO expert. That's pretty good for me. I mean, maybe if I build a couple links to this press release, I can get it up, get it to number 3, right? That'd be nice. So leveraging third-party sites, right? So let me go ahead and take that because I want to make sure I keep track of my own tracking. Okay, so let's try. I'm saying like best Sugarland SEO expert. All right, so it's definitely not. The other one was definitely a good trigger word because it triggers a map. What I call, trigger word that it, cranks up the map listing. Well, it looks like we got a 7th position there. All right, so nice. So this gives me 7. I could do. So again, that's another keyword that I can use to build a link to. This is a different one from the other one we saw, and so that's pretty good. So I want to try another word higher. Here, right? Let's see what's going on there. Looks like there's not necessarily something going on there for me today. Anyway, okay, so that didn't work. Let's see what else we got. Wow, and Sugarland SEO. So I changed it up from expert to consultant, and man, I got a little 3rd rank, a little nice ranking there. So nice. So clearly I need to look at that, see what I can do to optimize that, and get that up to, man, that's pretty good. Found another one here, Houston SEO for law firm. Right, had number 10 ranking. Found another one, Houston digital marketing expert. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I ranked number 6. Man, so basically I went through the list and I found some keywords ultimately, because I know I was going back and forth, but ultimately Sugarland law firm SEO services, I was probably the best one. I ranked number 1 for that. That's pretty good. 24 hours. Sugarland law firm SEO services, right? And again, is it a money keyword? I don't know, but I call it a trigger keyword in that it pulls map listings. To me, I like those kinds of keywords. So I just went, and I pulled the list here. So I got Sugarland law firm SEO service number 1, Sugarland SEO services for law firms number 1. Again, Sugarland SEO expert number 3, Sugarland SEO consultant number 3, best Sugarland SEO expert number 7, Houston digital marketing expert number 6, Houston law firm SEO services number 10, Houston SEO services for law firms number 7, and Houston SEO for law firm number 10. So that's just basically done for you out of the box type of press release marketing. So think about these. Some of these are very heavy duty keywords, but again, I'm sure if I go back and I go through the actual press release itself and find keyword phrases in there, I can probably find even more rankings, good rankings, and that's what we want, right? Be able to focus on rankings that drive that drive traffic, and increase visibility. So again, my name is. Let me see here. Okay, I guess we'll start with that. Again, my name is Armando, and if you have more questions about press release marketing, you'd like to know more how I can help you, just again, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. On my description, click the link to our website, or you can just pick up the phone and give me a call. Either way, again, this is Armando Houston, Houston SEO Expert. Thank you.